5. Oh, thank you. We almost forgot.
Yes.
Do we have a title for this episode?
What did I call? I called this one Smokeshow Carpet Vinyl.
And it is going to be a smoke show if Pico has anything to do with it.
Yes, absolutely. So
I'm just gonna hop around all this time. I'm really into this animation right now.
I mean, there's some
I think
interesting
he's
things in
alternating
Splatoon.
legs, and it's amazing that he's alternating feet.
How do they do that art in that game?
Oh wait, what is the link to the thing, the Jaslyn? I know Frank uploaded a better version.
Yeah, and it is playing. It's working for now. But this week,
there we go.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
So
Gotta turn that down.
yeah.
R.I.P. to Rhythm, by the way.
Hour.
Yeah.
Huge R.I.P. This is the last night.
I know, and Discords from everywhere are just gonna lose their fun little bot that would play music for them.
Shambles.
So, we got a couple of topics to talk about this week, and
what did I miss? I missed out on a whole lot.
I feel like I did too, but I also feel like not a lot. I got in some heat for having a little bit too much fun with the record.
I saw you got called out. I did not read the thread because there were 115 comments last I saw.
I think I dropped a laughter react and dipped out before I saw the chaos.
I put a sad or something and then posted a video of it playing, and it sounded terrible. Yeah, some people did get salty and upset. I think they were mad at me and Brandon for doing a lot to that Wind Waker, and Joey for making his into flip-flops or shoes.
That was legendary.
That's because it's like super disrespectful. Jesus, people don't have releases that they want, and you guys are flaunting it as ashtrays and bras.
Oh, I fucked up, and I wanted to come on here and say I'm so fucking sorry.
Well, yeah, another apology from Alex.
Not only are you canceled, but you're gonna have to apologize to us as well.
It was bound to. This was all bound to catch up to me eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm sorry, from somewhere in my heart, I guess.
Oh God, I just thought of the worst idea. And it is a little PG-13, but so I'm just gonna let the imagination run wild.
If you're listening, cover your ears. He's young.
He's 12.
I mean, it's in the name that we've been calling that Wind Waker record.
What have we been calling it?
Wind Wanker.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah,
I like Wind Whacker better.
Alex, no.
Don't mind me.
I don't have a copy to melt and form into a fleshlight, so I'm just saying it's out there. You could literally call that a Wind Waker.
PG-13 is a very liberal rating for that idea.
I get more use out of the fleshlight Wind Whacker than I did the actual vinyl.
I mean, I had a lot of fun taking mine to a playground and doing whatever.
Too late.
Oh.
It was fun watching the fun play date at the.
Yeah.
See people upset over you destroying your own property. That was a interesting torch to try to bear for some people.
Yeah. Just trying to find a way to say it's fine. You could just.
Some people sounded like fucking idiots in the comments. I was like, holy shit.
Just don't give a
How
shit.
do you sleep at night?
It brings up a very curious thing that always happens, like when Wind Waker that bad thread, the Josh Tyler Ford's thread happened. People came out of the woodwork like that they didn't know that it was happening or that it was bad, and like other people were like posting like weeks later asking for Wind Waker, and it makes me curious, like how many people don't not obsess over, but don't constantly have updates from the
Yeah.
VC Facebook
I
because
mean, how many people are normal,
Mhm.
Yeah. I was just about to say, how many people have actual lives?
How
healthy,
many
well-adjusted?
who comment like on anything else on Facebook
not
besides
watching
video
every
game vinyl.
thread, every comment?
Oh yeah, brother, do what you want with your own property. Get that money, market value.
I guess. Thank
Oh
you.
God, I got to try to read this. Okay, oh, it's just copy pasta.
It's just
That
the
is
copy
definitely
pasta.
copy pasta.
I mean, you could read it out and with. Please, can you give us a little reading of that copy pasta?
Yeah, let me find
Oh
the actual
right,
comment.
I forgot
Uh,
that you could.
Okay, no,
Okay.
the fact that people are able to get boots, Wind Waker, for example, and if they don't turn out good, they just post videos of themselves destroying them for fun, when people like me and many others can't even get or can't even get into these groups for the opportunity to get this stuff, pisses me off. Or am I crazy? If I paid money for something that didn't turn out as advertised or isn't as good as the pressing in this case, I wouldn't just destroy it. Would you do that with anything else you bought? I kind of would.
And that's kind of the question we're going to be asking a couple of you.
Yeah, let's get a viewer up in this shit.
Can someone pull someone in?
Oh my god! Now that I'm streaming, I'm just playing like complete shit.
I'm gonna pull in Cody. Cody, are you ready?
It doesn't matter. Pull him in and
Doesn't matter.
let's see him embarrass himself or not.
Me? Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well.
Cody,
Thanks,
do you believe in property rights?
You know, there comes a time you gotta know when. No, I don't fucking care.
Have
No,
you
I
ever
don't.
destroyed a record on purpose?
Not yet. I still have mine, and I don't know what to do with them because I don't want to throw them, but I also
They're good. They're good to throw.
Well, I
Now,
hear a
look, actually
popular
great.
idea is called a Wind Waker.
The frisbee method looked surprisingly solid.
Uh-huh.
I was stunned at
It
the
can go
flight
a
path.
distance. Yeah.
The flight
Yeah,
path
but it's
was
fun.
lovely.
Like we kept it short for the video, but we were flinging that thing into that field.
Yeah, it was more than a disrespectful video. There was joy involved.
Yeah. I guess
And I
a
should-
follow up is if you could destroy a record, what would you do? What's
If I
what's a
could
new method we
destroy
can think of?
I'd eat it.
Ooh, a
Eat
snack.
it.
Shoe nice.
I would fucking eat it, or I would shred it and turn it into soil to grow plants out of it.
Yeah, Pico, I think you froze on stream. I don't know if it's probably not you. Well,
Panic.
There's I saw a great video of someone destroying a record with a driver, like a golf club.
oh, that's nice.
It planted it in the ground at like a 45-degree angle and caught it right in the center. It was just beautiful, beautiful explosion. Highly recommend it to anybody.
That's really cool. I'm I'm struggling to think of something, but those crushing videos where they have the pressure machine. I don't know what they're called.
Like the hydraulic lift machine.
Hydraulic press,
Yeah.
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 I would almost want to see if you could get multiple records and cut a divot
Oh.
into each one so that you could form a sphere out of them all, like they interlap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just put one of those in and then just smash that and see if anything happens. I'm sure it would all just shatter immediately, but I mean, I don't know. That's the best thing I can think of off the top of my.
Maybe if you heat them up a little bit first.
Oh yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah, you could make something out of it.
The only record I've had destroyed that I would want destroyed, it was when I got in the mail. I left it out, and my dog, who's a very good girl, as a disclaimer here, she had torn it up, destroyed the jacket, destroyed the box it came in because I hadn't even opened it yet.
Oh.
And I was very distraught about this. But fortunately, I found out like 3 or 4 years later that the artist on the record was a bad dude, and I didn't want the record anymore. And I was like, well, that worked out pretty well. I didn't have to make the decision. My dog apparently had some foresight.
Your dog
I think-
has good intention or good. Yeah.
I had to regret getting a little angry at her retroactively. I don't think she understood the apology, but it was sincere.
I want to take back my answer. I realize like if you crush it immediately, you like don't get to have fun with it at the same time. So what if like you could use it like as like a petri dish if you like poured like Coke and like some other things and just let it sit for a few months and just watch it like dissolve and deteriorate over time. I bet it would look cooler, I guess.
Trying to
It's
get
truly-
these technical difficulties real quick. I think we're back with the game.
This looks like we're back. I
Okay.
believe so.
Yeah. There's a
There's
lot
really
of there's a
a
lot
world
of
of
potential.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I keep thinking maybe I'll just take that wind wanker with me wherever I go and just do stupid shit with it, and who knows what'll happen to it.
Like
Like Flat Stanley.
Oh, start
Exactly.
a traveling record.
Exactly
How
what I was
about
gonna
that
say. You could try shipping it to someone without a box, just like label straight on the jacket, like tape up so the
Yeah.
record doesn't come out, and just slowly see how it falls to pieces. I think that's a good idea.
That would be fun.
I don't know if I talked about this previously, but there was those Viper records, the rapper Viper, Yule Cowards
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even smoke crack. Of the Yule Cowards don't even smoke crack fame. A friend of mine ordered that record via his Bandcamp, and that is exactly how it came to him in true Viper fashion. Was just a shipping label from Europe plastered on the front of the jacket.
Oh.
It made it in pretty good condition, surprisingly, but
It's
yeah,
surprising
it was
how
one of the funniest images I've ever seen. It was so appropriate too with that release and all the lore around it.
yeah. It's surprising how shitty some of these mailers mail things out and they turn out okay.
It would be interesting to rack up as much postage sending that around too as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for your insight on this little question, Cody.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
No problem.
See you around.
See ya. Let's pull someone else in and see maybe they got some ideas for what to do with a record.
Well, I mean, you could do what I did is with my Super Metroid pressing, was just make a little character out of it
Oh
with
yeah.
a little
the Metroid.
soldering iron and some acrylic paint. Yeah.
I don't know if I
You
ever
can do
saw
that
the
with-
Turn it
result
into
of
a
this.
bong. I want to see someone smoke out of it.
Yeah. That would be a fun idea. Let's bring Carrie's never been in here. Let's bring her in. Hey Carrie,
Hello.
you're live on the airs.
I can see that. Yeah,
So
I gotta make sure I'm not getting echo.
cutting
Connection
out.
might be a
We're
little spotty here.
Yeah.
That's probably because I'm on push to talk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
So
Amateur.
look,
On the spot.
Hey,
That's
you can't just become a big time professional like
Oh.
us. Five shows in.
five,
You gotta
five
get
whole
the
shows.
time.
I mean,
You
we're
gotta
we're
do
still
work,
working on
put
this
the hours
stream.
in.
That's
Yeah.
my bad. I get real riled up when I play Splatoon.
Right.
So
Yeah, as far as what I would do with a record, I mean, I have fully exorcised the demon that is the Wind Wanker
yeah,
from my home.
that's an
But,
achievement of
isn't
itself.
it?
Yeah.
But if I were to get my hands on another record, my first thought would be to take it to one of those axe throwing places
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and use it for target practice.
that's a fun
There's,
idea.
there's a new one of those opening up in the town I live in. I'm in a very small town. That was down the quote unquote downtown yesterday, and they just put up their decals in their windows. And I'm not sure what that clientele looks like in a place as small as this.
Just bring in a record. I want to
Yeah,
put this
yeah.
up.
I mean, they probably
Wear an
want
America
business.
headband and you'll be totally fine.
Yeah, they just want probably whatever business they can get. I'm sure they would accept it.
I'm sure there's
I-
like work parties that go there and shit. Like,
Yeah.
all right, office guys, we're going to throw axes and get fucking hammered tonight.
I was supposed to go to one of those places and then like the pandemic set in. So I haven't actually gotten to go to one yet,
Same.
but I feel like
yeah.
destroying a Wind Waker would be the occasion to go to one.
This is what COVID took from us. Axe
It-
throwing.
It is.
Or my other thought, just take it out back and go full Office Space on it.
Like,
Yeah, to the song and everything. Make a video just like it.
so
Yeah, 100%.
there
That
was
would do well in the group.
rejects sold with that. I don't get why more people haven't done stuff with their copies, or of at least the rejects.
What's
I think this goes back to the point that like more people are just normal.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Fair-
got
fair
like
analysis.
hundreds of people in this Discord.
We have like shitpost blood in our veins.
I know.
Like
I
this
can't-
crew in
can't
particular
can't stop.
has a whole lot of how do you describe it? Like I guess like shit posting energy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the perfect way to put it. Never stop shit posting.
What's the general feeling around reselling the record?
I think if you're being transparent about how it sounds, I don't mind reselling it at cost. I think anyone selling it for more than what they paid for is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's
I'd
pretty
agree.
psychotic.
Okay, but what if you paid like $200 for it on the second hand?
Then you're a ding dong.
It's like how much can you try to handle that?
Marvel, what if?
What if you bought Wind Waker for $200?
I mean, aren't there eBay? Haven't we already seen eBay auctions of people selling the golds and the reds for like 150,
Yeah.
$200?
Have any finished yet?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't doubt they'd go through. I mean, we've seen countless people buying them. Just like, I still want this. I don't care what I've heard. And then
Yeah, you
people
list
just
it
being
for
like, "It's
60
fine."
bucks.
Yeah.
And people are like, all right, like, right, fucking
lining
offer
up.
it. Yeah,
They're never gonna listen to it anyways. That was never their intention of buying
that's
it.
such a good point that I
Yeah,
don't think anyone faces enough in this group. No one really considers how many people actually listen to their records.
I mean, there's that, but then
A lot
there's
of people
also
at the
the
dick
people.
measuring contest.
I mean
Yeah.
that. Particularly when it comes to Zelda, like some people
That's
just
true.
have those Zelda brainworms where they have to have this simply by nature of it existing.
Gotta have every Zelda ever. Yeah.
There's a gold on eBay for $280 right
Yikes.
now.
Oh. That's a lot to take in.
I think if anyone is selling this record, I think it doesn't take that long. You can find a way to record how it sounds and just like include that as a link in your post.
Yeah.
Just like an audio listen. Because I did that when I sold a 2 years ago. I sold, or I guess last year, I sold a Metroid trilogy that was in bad condition. So I provided just, all 4 sides of it.
How do you suppose someone will do that if they don't own a turntable?
Yeah, well, record killer, get the vinyl bus thing.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't really hurt the Wind Waker all
There's
that
some-
much more.
There's someone at some point has only had that to play their records, and has.
yeah.
I could appreciate that. Probably when it first came out, someone was like, "This is how I will do this."
Okay, so I'm on eBay right now, and currently there are 3 listings for
It
Wind
is with those
Waker.
prices.
Sleuth
The
it.
lowest, $249.99.
Oh my, the lowest.
Oh,
yeah.
99 cents.
Daddy
That's a
needs a
red.
And this is
new tank
here's
of
the
gas.
thing. This is a red one, and
Those are, like,
Ozeki had
the
said
worst.
that the reject copies had black sleeves,
I think
and
that might
this
have
has
only
a black
applied.
sleeve.
Oh,
I think
no.
that only applied to the gold ones.
Oh,
Though.
okay.
The only gold had the rejects that went out with them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so this one is shipping from Miami, Florida. So
Shouts
Cool.
out Miami.
shout out to Miami.
I love Miami-Dade. Huge
Florida
Pitbull
man.
fan.
He's in all the grooves.
And then the next one is another red copy, and that is listed $275 with $3.50 economy shipping, also coming
Ooh.
from Florida.
What a steal.
Florida
And
man
then the
strikes
highest is a gold at $280, shipping from Chicago.
Chicago, huh?
Chicago, huh?
again. I feel like we're on the Jewelry Network right now.
With the
Oh,
music.
I messed up.
Trenta, if you
Yeah.
need money, just ask.
And here, call in the next 5 minutes, and here's the gold. That sounds like complete shit. Extra campfire pops. Only 4 easy payments of $259.99, all the way from Miami-Dade County.
I found some YouTube footage to use because the stream kept messing up.
Looks like we're good now.
Yeah, the $280 one says it has never been spun and is brand new.
So thoughtful.
To be true.
Sharing truly is caring.
Never
I
been listened
mean-
to. Never open.
You could
I
say
guess
found
that's
in
a way to get around someone trying to do a return,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? You can be like, I didn't know it sounded like shit.
And yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure a
really,
lot
do
of
you
people
listen
like
to
to
your
pretend.
A lot of people like to say a lot of things about
That's
Wind
true.
Waker.
But also, there's a lot
my
of
teeth?
like, there's a lot of non-professional quality, not non audio discerning people in this community.
Right.
It's not a bad thing. I don't
It's
No.
not.
like if someone
You
doesn't
don't
have a
need-
problem with it, then
Yeah, you don't
No,
need
look,
a
power to them.
$500 record player. Like,
If someone buys this and is happy with it, more power to them. But I have to imagine if someone buys this and is happy with it, they're probably playing it on like a suitcase Crosley
Yeah.
that they got at a yard sale.
God, I wish that was me.
if I could enjoy my
Me
life
too.
that much, I would be grateful.
I know.
I'm not capable of simply enjoying things like that.
The stupid music record doesn't have. It has too many pops. I can't do this.
Yeah, it's like, what fucking psychosis is that?
Oh, what a hobby.
I have a question though. We're talking about, of course, intentionally destroyed records, and records destroyed somewhere in the creation process, such as Wind Waker. What about records that are unintentionally destroyed, such as when you potentially put them on a surface that they shouldn't be on?
Such as
Carpet.
on
Carpet
a
comes to
shag
mind.
carpet.
Oh, what a
that's a
controversy.
great segue. I gotta
Is
say,
that,
Yeah.
is that cause for alarm? Is my question.
I'm gonna say Austin Powers puts his records on the shag carpet, so do I.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, in the 70s, there wasn't much else to put your records on, I'm sure. You
So,
want to take a nice
Most people didn't even use
vinyl
paper
pick?
sleeves. I
there
can't tell
is
you
a-
how many records I own that don't have paper sleeves when I got
Just,
them.
just raw dogging it straight in the jacket.
Dude, old ass, moldy ass copies of Motown and shit.
Yeah, that's that lo-fi feel.
That's how I want it. I need the pops.
Maybe we've all been too quick to judge.
I feel like
Huh.
it wasn't that big of a deal,
It-
but
It really wasn't. Like I always cringe a little bit when I see people post photos of overlapping records
yeah,
Uh-huh.
or of records on carpet. But
I think it's
I
just a
also yeah, I think it's a little bit of a trope. And I don't know, I feel like most people who are taking these sorts of staged photos, right, are
yeah.
probably having enough of a enough brain cells to put the record on like a coaster so that they're not actually physically on top of each other.
Yeah. What did this guy say there was on top of it?
Sorry, I just gotta read
top?
the
Yeah, please do.
gotta read the comment. Imagine if that Wind Waker sounded better after the day at the park.
So, I did actually listen to it.
Yeah, let's get the report.
Oh
on
my
that
God.
one.
I didn't listen to it fully, but it did sound terrible. And I posted a video, I think, in the thread that was kind of calling me out. And you can't really tell from my video. The audio starts going between my two speakers. I don't quite know how that happened, but and it just sounded terrible. But I could still listen to
That's
it.
because it went in between the grooves.
Your
There we go.
record player is worse for having spun this Wind Waker.
That's fine.
I mean, that's for sure. Yeah.
I knew what I was getting into. I was kind of surprised at how playable it still was, honestly.
I mean, records like for as gentle as we handle them, they can take a lot of damage.
I
Yeah.
think that's also true. Like, I've definitely bought records that didn't have a sleeve on them at flea markets, and this is like a 40-year-old record that's been banged around probably that entire time, and I put it on my player, and it sounds fine. So
It's
Yeah.
flimsy as hell in the first place if it's 40 years ago.
yeah,
Some of those things are like tanks.
I know.
I
I bought a Hall & Oates record for 75 cents at a flea market, and it looks like shit, and it plays just fine.
I wish it was always that way.
Yeah.
The last time I moved, I was bringing in my records to my apartment, and it was just like one of the records is just like sitting precariously on top, and I just made a wrong sudden movement, and the record slid right, like magically, just like slid out of the jacket and out of the sleeve, and it was so depressing to watch in slow motion.
Yeah,
Just like
those
would
moments
not-
hurt.
it was like
What-
an $8 none such record. So
Oh, okay.
I
I
wouldn't wanna
love it.
say-
I had to go buy a new one immediately from Discogs.
Some of the records I've accidentally dropped on the ground, I would not like to admit. Where you're just like, they
Same.
just slip out of your hands, or they hit the
Mhm.
ground, and you're just like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Fresh after buying one too.
Oh yeah. You want to take a look at everything? It's just
I think I did that with my like Moonshake Metal Gear Solid
Oh.
accidentally when I first got it, and
I'm
my
sure I
heart
did that.
just shattered watching it happen.
I'm
It turned
sure it
out okay.
happened. Yeah, to some of my Moonshake records. I think I remember happening to one of my Pokemon releases.
Yeah.
Maybe the test press. Who knows?
I think that's probably part of the reason why people got so weirdly salty about the carpet picture, is that like it's not something they would do, therefore they like freaked out about it,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Well,
I think it was like a normal like vinyl thing that people talk about in like every vinyl group. It's like one of those universal like jokes or Reddit shit, and I feel like a lot of people that don't have an opportunity to jump in, they
Yeah.
all jumped in that. because
Yeah.
everybody felt like comfortable in that shit. They're like, "Oh, I know the carpet joke. I'm jumping in."
Yeah, everyone wanted their piece, and it was just the weirdest dog pile.
The so I guess we were talking about how other people are normal, and like I maybe I'm not maybe I care too much about preserving records, but also like I might be the opposite of normal in the sense that like I clean my carpet, I vacuum and stuff, but I probably don't clean it as often as I should. And so like when I think about putting records on a carpet, I'm just like thinking like, oh, it's gonna get hairs and junk that have evaded vacuuming for like 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's an
I've-
insight into my gross carpet life, but it's hard to care when you're not owning the property at this point.
I gotta vacuum like
what's
4
the
times
difference
a
between
week.
having
'cause
a
I'm
felt
afraid of that.
mat? That's just like vinyl carpet, right?
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
what you're-
if I'm trying to sell a record, I'm probably not going to take a photo of it on carpet. I'll say that much.
Uh-huh.
But I think if people are just showing stuff off, it probably doesn't. People got real weird in that thread in general.
Yes.
Like the guy who posted it got real weird and defensive about it. There was
Oh,
just a
hell
lot
yeah.
of weirdness
Understatement.
happening in
Is that
that
the
was
thread.
Smokeshow guy?
Yeah, that was Mr. Smokeshow himself.
That was weird, man. I'm gonna say,
Mystery.
like, if you've actually done acid, you don't look at your own genitals, let alone like, get, like
No, no.
It's just like weird. I
no.
don't think he actually did acid before.
Well, like someone in the market, like an unverified user in the Discord, I think, was saying how they talked to this guy and they got a weird message. He's like, "It's all right. I dunked on them talking about my hot girlfriend or my hot wife." And he's just like, "I don't know what this is about, but okay."
Anyone who respects their partner that much, good for him.
Yeah.
He cares.
Look, if
love
you want to
to-
do
love to see
acid
it.
and fuck your wife, that's fine. I don't know why you're bragging about it in a Facebook group about video game.
Yeah,
Fuck
I-
nerds in their parents' basement. Damn it!
I'm always.
They have
gonna be
no
of the
life, and I
opinion
have a life.
There's not much to brag about when your primary hobby is collecting video game music on vinyl. You've pretty much forfeited any sort of cool points you may have.
Anyone else disappointed with Ship to Shore that they didn't include a tab of acid with LSD Dream Simulator?
I would have been more
I-
interested in buying it if they had.
I want that one, so I love that game. I don't know why.
Oh,
I
it's an
never bought it.
amazing soundtrack.
Well, thank you
You
for
guys watching
joining
me get
us,
messed up right now.
Carrie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap
Yeah.
you out and see what
That's-
we got from other people. but
That's fine.
I-
Thanks for having me.
absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Hey, Alex, I have a suggestion. Why don't we bring in Trenta with our so that he could give us a
Oh, please,
sponsor for this week? It is the half hour,
please.
halfway
let's-
through the
let's get him
podcast,
in
so I
here.
figure it's time for a quick
Yeah.
ad.
Hey, Train, are you there?
Howdy.
Mr. Marketing himself.
Yes, folks. Today we have our podcast is brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, Dr. Pico, the drink of choice for listening to our podcast tonight. Dr. Pico, a new cannabis-infused soft drink with authentic blend of 420 flavors. For a limited time, we're offering a buy one get one free option. Just call 1-800-420-6969.
I thought you were going to give out his actual phone number.
You would have thought that number was taken.
We
That
could.
was a huge mistake. Huge mistake putting my number in the Discord.
Thank
Train,
you.
Train, you got any other thoughts you wanna touch on with tonight's topics?
We're talking about a lot of shit. What do we want to talk about?
How would you fuck up a record? What do you think about the carpet thing? What's
Well,
good?
I don't have carpet, but
You can get some.
I mean, we can do it. We can install carpet on the floor and start fucking up records.
Oh,
I've never like purposely messed up like a shitty record or anything. so I don't know
But if you
about
could,
if I could.
get
Oh
creative
man,
with it.
damn.
I'm giving
I
you
would
a
just,
record
I would,
to mess
I would
up.
honestly I would just watch a big ass haunted mansion with it.
get a little you fucker. You left us, you piece of shit. Damn it, Trenta.
I feel like you could
You
Put-
embarrass me. You embarrass this podcast. The sponsors are gonna be pissed.
He keeps the sponsor money rolling in. Though.
I know, but what
You
an
might be
embarrassment.
After 5 weeks, we still have any sponsors coming to us.
I'm
It's quite
sorry.
incredible.
To the viewers, I'm sorry. I'm professional and just I'm really fucking sorry.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Yeah, next time we'll screen him, make sure it's on script, and drink a Dr. Pico while you're at it.
Chat's rebelling against us.
I will not apologize to Trenta.
So-
I'm scared to bring someone in from the waiting room.
They're bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how feasibly possible it is. Like I'm not big into car know-how, or much less like pimping your car out. But it would be pretty rad to get spinning vinyl on your rims.
Yeah, that would be.
If anyone has the knowledge to do that, I will donate my blue copy of Wind Odyssey to see that happen.
You could probably just get good old normal spinners from like the flea market and
You think so?
just replace the outers with vinyl records. I'm sure any flea market worth its weight is going to have fake spinners.
I'm exhausted.
Well, maybe
from
this is
Trenta's stunt.
nail Wind Odyssey to your tires. All right.
Yeah, nail him to your tire. All right, let's bring someone. Someone pick someone to bring in. I can't handle this right now.
After you, Alex B.
I'll just bring Trenta back in.
I swear to God.
Spare us.
Yeah, let's
All
not
right.
embarrass ourselves again, because.
Gonna bring Norin Rad in. Hello.
Norin, Rad, Cosmic.
Hey,
You are muted. Now you are not.
You are live.
how are you guys?
I've been better.
Yeah. Try not to have a conniption in the middle of that.
Yeah. I think it's
Don't bring up our
justified.
sponsor.
Yeah. Let's how are you? Do you like records?
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
more of kind of the lurker aspect of this, but
Yeah.
I usually keep tabs.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Yes, it's nice to
For
have you for the
minors.
first time.
I saw you in the waiting room. That means you don't want to lurk. You want to.
Oh no,
You
yeah,
know,
that's
just
fine.
be-
I'm good with that. It's nice to hang out with people a little bit that I've been seeing talk through the Discord.
It's an interesting thought of being on that end and just flipping it around and finally joining in on the conversation.
Mhm.
Just through listening, has there been anything that you felt like you wanted to add, or how would you mess a record up, or what are your thoughts?
Do you have a smoke show girlfriend?
Yeah, that's number one.
No. And even if I did, I agree with the previous statements of like, why would you be bragging about it here?
You have
This
to.
this is not the place.
he
but
he
the
won
coolest-
the argument, so I don't know.
I'd subscribe to his OnlyFans. I'm not gonna lie.
The coolest thing that I think I had seen done with like just old beat up records, like things that were just scratched into oblivion, is that I'd seen some people get a hold of them and cut, like they would cut into the records themselves, but they would do it like to make designs or make characters that were related to whatever the record was.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw an old LP that was, I think it was like an older movie soundtrack about a movie in Paris, and they literally cut the skyline of Paris into the record. That's probably been the most inventive thing I've seen for
Yeah.
technically destroying one. But I mean it's less, I guess, confrontational or malicious than what everybody else was talking about.
I have never
Yeah.
done anything malicious to a record.
This is a confrontational art space only.
I have like a Russian record that's in the shape of like a Final Fantasy logo or a clock. So I kind of get what you're saying there with a more artistic piece.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of some of the other designs now off the top of my head.
I've definitely seen a Pikachu in one of those like artisanally cut records.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like most of the stuff that they had that I had seen from this particular artist was like old 70s rock stuff. Like it was like Pink Floyd's The Wall, and it had bricks, like there were square cuts into it, and it was the wall. There was a lot of cool ones that with like Biggie Smalls and stuff like that, where they literally just had like his like that famous photograph of him with the crown on top of his head. They had that cut out on one of his older records. That was cool to see too.
So,
But yeah, nothing outside of that, other than the carpet thing. I get for being paranoid about, because I have to take pictures on my carpet, and I get a little bit worried about it.
so like my thought with that is, why didn't he just like take it out of the sleeve, put it on the jacket or on the sleeve?
Yeah,
The
I always
conversation
put it
is
on the-
over.
Or buy like a cool blanket from Goodwill, like a quilt or something.
Yeah.
That shit'll look cool.
Something I'm a big fan of are the toilet bowl pics.
Yeah.
There's not much damage happening to them in this photos, but they have such good shock value. I want to see a high value item. I want to see a CT. I want to see an Okami. I want to see a Psycho Dream, newly high valued record in a toilet.
Yeah, that record jumping up to 700. It was like, that was a wild day.
I still don't believe that. So I choose not to.
No shot.
Yeah, don't send Train to the CT. Fucking embarrassment. God damn. But Norin, I give you a record and I say fuck this up. What do you do with it?
And you're being judged in like
you are now being judged on it.
I'm trying to think of something like pizza,
chopped
like
game show fashion.
Like you take a pizza out of the oven and you cut on it, like almost like a cutting board. I'm trying to think of something like that.
Ooh, I
Sure.
like it.
I don't know if it would hold up on that kind of pressure though.
Pizza cutter is a good idea.
Yeah, Pete. Let's try.
I give it an 8 out of
pizza
10. I give
like
it.
it.
You gotta wear a chef's hat and a fake mustache, and you gotta make a kiss
No, wait,
after you
put some
do it.
pepperoni on the
Please.
record. Just see how that goes. Put
Make
some
it into a
cheese on it.
pizza,
Let's just make a
please.
pizza.
10 out of 10. 10 fucking out of 10.
We elevated it. That was a great idea.
You put the Psycho Dream vinyl on the toilet, and you put the game or you put the book in the toilet. That's what you do.
Yeah, you upper decker the
I don't know
toilet
where
with
I'm
the book.
from. Yeah, you put it on the toilet and you try to pee through the spindle hole. And if you get it on the record, then you lose.
Sheesh.
Those are some Chicago rules.
This week brought to you by Dr. Pico.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Wait, someone's singing in the waiting room? It's Aster?
It must be Aster because he's the only one
Is
unmuted.
Aster singing?
How's Aster unmuted?
I don't know.
Aster has
I took him back.
ascended.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, Norin, do you have any other little thoughts you want to get in while you're here?
Not really. Thanks for having me and letting me hang out for a
Absolutely.
minute with you guys.
It was a pleasure, and
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
nice
excited
to
to
meet
see
y'all
that
too.
pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your next step for us here.
Thanks, Norin. All right. What a
I'd love to get
cool guy.
new listener, new guest.
What's chat doing? Like, I look away from chat for 1 second. No, send him back. The waiting room can let you talk after views push to talk. Really? Aster vanish, carry leak ban, Discord. What's what is? Whatever. Big D's never been on, has he? Have they?
I don't know who that is, so
Big
Oh,
D, do I
Big
not
D.
see it?
I thought you said
Oh,
Big D.
Oh, wait,
I thought you said
that's-
Big D too.
That's the
Oh,
Among
shit.
Us. Are you the one playing Among Us? Yeah, for
Yeah, I'm in a
59
tournament.
days.
Yep. That's
Oh.
me.
That.
Can we
that's
ask
how you know?
why? Finally, can we ask why?
Yes, the big question.
I'm in a tournament.
Okay, makes sense to
Oh,
me.
long ass
59-day-long
tournament. Oh my
tournament.
god.
Or like
Checks
prepping.
out.
Yeah, I can't find the imposter. He's too good.
He's hiding.
Fuck.
That game just trains anti-booters.
Looking to find who's
They're like,
sus.
gotta find the booter.
So
It was Ozeki. Gotcha, bitch.
when the
The
Ozeki
imposter
is
label.
sus.
Sus.
So, Big D, have you been listening? Do you have any thoughts on everything that we've said?
That one, the carpet one.
Yeah.
I saw it, but I saw it had way too many comments. I just ignored it. I did not read through any of it.
Yeah, I was busy that day, so
When
So
does that
you-
happen? I feel like a lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, that's a well-adjusted response.
that's the right way to do it.
That's the correct answer.
And then
Thank
everyone
you for
goes
being
to the
mentally
Discord
stable.
and goes,
Yeah,
"What is
that's
going
where I
on?"
saw it in the Discord. People were talking about it, so I'm just, oh, okay. I guess that's what's happening. But I'm not gonna read through all that.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened to you. I ain't gonna read all that. Sorry that happened to you.
I guess. What else has been going on? I saw a lot of talk on.
Wait, we haven't even talked on the Chrono Trigger today.
Yeah,
The
that's
weird
exactly
stuff.
what I was
Yeah.
going to bring it up.
Jesus.
1650 off rip.
I don't know.
Is that
Yeah, I
good?
think it's
Oh,
like
shit.
1600.
Yeah.
I would never, personally.
No.
But-
No, I feel like that guy just considers his fucking vinyl stocks. You know what I mean? Like if you get
Ah.
something for whatever cost was $200, and you're gonna sell it for 1600, and you're gonna make like $1,000 on someone, more than 1,000, 15 more. He's making $1,400 on someone else's work. All you did was fucking buy it.
Hold it for a
You
while.
know, and like he
Yeah.
just considers it like a fucking stock. It's kind of like irritating. And then you see all the people on the thread, and they're like, market value. It's like, blah blah blah. Ugh,
This is
cringy.
why
It was
it's the
hard to
market
read.
value.
What about like when I see like Discogs, they have their like most expensive listings of like the month. Whenever I see something selling like in this group for that much, I'm like, damn, don't even keep track of that shit. They'd be astonished. Thank God that these boots aren't allowed on Discogs
Oh,
because
yeah.
who knows what
Well,
this fucking
That would be going
market
everywhere.
value fucking conversation would look like if that was the case. Spare me.
Uh,
I mean, it is a hard thing to suss out.
Chat's asking
Like,
some good
it-
questions. How many Zelda 2s does it take to get a Chrono Trigger?
oh my
15.
god.
Well, the thing about Zelda 2s, though, the more you have of them, the less they're worth.
Yeah, there's an exponential curve.
Zelda 2 suck, dick.
I mean,
I
probably
feel like
like
that was a bait. Bringing up Zelda 2 is such bait for me.
what, like 30 Zelda 2s maybe. I
lot of
don't
records.
see anyone. I don't see anyone accepting that trade though.
Doesn't that one have the the spine backwards or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the spine's backwards. Everyone was able to get one basically, and they sell for probably what they were selling for originally.
Which is
everyone
good.
got it. Yeah, that's kind of what you want to see.
Unless you have collector's brain like I do, in which case I think it's bad. Because no one should have what I have.
Well, that's just the whole scene, isn't it?
It's bad when other people are happy.
People saying this guy's post history is kind of is he sussy?
Who?
I don't know. Whoever was posting their Chrono Trigger today. I mean, we got the master of sus
Oh.
right here, so.
Oh shit!
I don't think I like even seen that guy before. That happens a lot. I see like a weird ass post and I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Like
they
that
just
guy
got
who posted
Chrono
all those
Trigger.
TPs today.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that person in my life.
Who posted
Yeah.
what?
Some
He
guy
posted
had,
like 6 TPs.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
check
yeah,
out
yeah.
my TP dick.
Like
And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck this person is. I'd never seen them in my life.
with some
Yeah, he's sus for sure.
heavy hitters.
Yeah, those that lurk in the shadows, I guess. I like
I
them the
just-
best, I think.
I just remember that
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. 3 that got reposted the other day, 2 days
Oh
ago.
yeah. Well, that was
Those-
Adam.
Yeah, Adam
Yeah.
Kava.
I'm clueless on this.
I feel like he's posted that same post like 5 times.
He has, and every
Yeah.
time I see it, I'm
I
like,
think he deletes it too. Because I went to look for it again. I was like, no, this has happened like 2 years ago. I couldn't find it, so I think he deleted it and then reposted it.
king shit. What's the feeling about editing post history? I delete all my posts.
Um,
Is that,
I've
is that
never
sus?
deleted.
Is that sus to do?
Maybe.
Do I, look,
don't
do I
know.
Yes.
look like a weird? Do I look like a suspicious by doing that?
Harry, you're looking
Yeah,
a little
that's-
sus.
Yeah.
there.
That's
I don't if I was I don't really sell things on Facebook. So if I did, I wouldn't probably edit the prices out at the very least.
So I'm gonna
'Cause
be
I
the
hate
person.
looking that up.
I'm gonna be the person that admits it. When I was younger, said things on Facebook probably weren't that great to say.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have used a Google Chrome script to delete all of those posts. So now it's just in my blood to like
Get rid of everything.
proactively delete everything I post.
I said some really dumb, like wannabe introspective shit probably on my Facebook.
Oh, yeah,
and like
tons of
sounded
that.
smart at the
Tons of that,
time,
too. Not
but
just, like-
probably
not-
seems so stupid now.
I was
Yeah,
on
not just, like-
MySpace.
Inappropriate shit, just embarrassing shit. So I'm just constantly like, I gotta get rid of my trail. Like
Yeah.
no one can see this.
I see some of your posts on here. I like you post something and it just gets deleted afterwards. I'm like, oh okay. On Discord.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. I'm just rocking my
Sus.
shit left and right.
I gotta go look up. I'm looking up Air on Facebook right now.
It's pretty crispy.
That's it. I'm alerting all the booters. You're getting kicked out of
yeah.
every group.
Blocked and reported.
Last post was August 21st. That's a little weird there. That's a little weird.
That was a weird post too. I don't even know why I posted that. Maybe I was drunk.
That is a weird post.
It was funny though.
It's a YouTube
I
one.
like that. I liked that band for a while, and to see them post like this like doom shit. I was like, what in the hell's going on?
Zeph liked your post, so you're doing all right.
Zeph likes every post. If
Yeah,
Zeph
but
doesn't
no,
like
he
the
doesn't.
post, you fail at
Sure.
life.
Right, there's a
Yeah,
couple
well,
he
that's what I've
doesn't.
heard.
So
You,
if
you,
he's not
you
liking
want,
it,
yeah, it's not like it's a default. Like you don't want to not have Zeph like your post. So it's not just a given. First of all,
Yeah,
let's talk about
Zeph
Zeph.
liking your post is like Tom being your MySpace
yeah,
friend.
let's talk about Zeph real quick.
Thanks.
What about
Zeph.
that guy?
you listen to this show.
Zeph,
I like
you
I
it.
don't.
After reading One Piece and the chef, the old man chef named Zeph, you gotta love Zeph.
Thank you, Zeph.
Also, is that like the rapper from Diane Ward?
Zeph is like their lifestyle decision they've made.
Okay, I like it.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
the
have to go
phrase.
with I like Zeph.
Does chat like Zeph? Vigdy, do you like Zeph?
Yeah, I love Zeph.
Cool. Yeah, me too.
No one has
Same.
any hot takes on Zeph.
Yeah, let's get him in
Yeah,
here.
wait, hold on.
I want to hear
No,
that.
honestly, is Zeph
Hey.
the most eligible bachelor?
Vigdy, thank you for joining us. Do you have
Thanks
any
for having
closing
me.
thoughts?
Nope.
Thank you.
I got one question for you.
I took
that
him out.
He's out.
He's back.
Okay. Well, I just I was gonna try to address this to the group, and I thought you'd be good to ask it too. Is there how do you feel a motive factor into someone selling their records? Like should we be sus of this person trying to sell the Chrono Trigger because of their post history, or should we let the money speak for itself, the price tag?
Oh,
I don't
shit.
think that we should be sus of them, but I think they're a fucking asshole.
I don't think.
I think they just
anything
look like a
matters.
douchebag.
I
Yeah,
don't think
he gets a
anyone's
little
mind
too
is
high.
not going to be changed over anything about, especially when it comes to CT. No one cares. No one cares if you're fucking dog sick or you're fucking rent's late. Like everyone's gonna have the same reaction to any fucking CT being sold, which is probably whining about it.
So my
Okay.
thing about it is like you could sell it for whatever you want, but you got to be able to take the heat. Like go ahead and
Yeah.
scalp
Exactly.
it. I literally don't care, but don't get mad that everybody's gonna talk shit to you. And like that's it. Like if they can sell it for whatever they want, everybody should be allowed to literally slam dunk on them.
Mhm.
And
like-
if they don't care, then sell it. Who cares?
There's a new conversation I feel like I've been seeing a lot lately, and it's like there's a difference between scalping and flipping.
Mhm.
And it's just
I don't know
like,
what the fuck that means.
I know.
And
That's what I
speculating.
mean.
And speculating. I've read too.
Well,
Courtesy
scalping
of
and
one of our members.
yeah, the difference between scalping and flipping is all in the person's motive.
In the
and
time
that's-
limit,
Right.
honestly.
And it's like it still results in basically the same thing. I guess just people trying to justify some insane prices.
But
Like
none
double
of
the price in 1 year isn't that big of a deal, but double the price the next day is scalping. So it's like a combination between like time limit and like how much you're scalping it for. Because like some releases at $100 right now is a good deal, and that's at least triple the value of what it's worth.
Hold on. Someone's offering CT in chat.
Oh my.
I guess it's only 5K, so I'm thinking I might be getting a good deal.
That's not that far to run.
I think double is not even that bad. I mean, I don't think you should do that, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what? I don't know. What are
I
you
think
gonna
just
do?
double the next day or like within the first month, that's like a shitty thing. But after like 3
Absolutely.
months, double for like a sought out thing isn't that big of a deal. I think anything under triple the value at some point is just gonna be you're cool. If like you want to be a reseller and you want to go by like some kind of limit, make your money back or make a little more, 10, 20 bucks on this shit.
Yeah.
It's more than you'll ever make off any other fucking vinyl. You know what I mean? Like no fucking value inflates like video game vinyl. It's insane. No stocks
Yeah.
go up like this. So it's like take your $10 profit, take your $40 profit and just be happy with it. Like if you want to be part of the community, there should be no reason that you're trying to make money off it.
I don't know if any of our listeners are familiar with the Wax Vessel community, that record label, but it's the same thing where you'll buy a $30 record and the second it lands after like a 9-month pre-order wait period, it's instantly like $500-$600.
Oh my god.
Just instantly, every time, every single release, and there's like 3 a month. It's fucking absolutely insane.
Wow.
I don't know if half the group would survive in that fucking setting.
That sounds crazy.
Everyone would be losing their marbles.
I would quit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If that just
no,
started happening, I'd be like, I'm done.
It's terrible.
Like if Zelda 2 starts selling for $600, I'm out of the community.
Good thing I invested in 30 Zelda 2s.
Thanks for joining us with this last question, Victy.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
No problem. All right. We're almost at the hour mark.
Got
should
some
bring
wonderful
in-
guests.
Should bring in one last person maybe to send us away.
All
I don't
right.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mouse who showed up on my splat room.
Oh, I
playing
saw
out there
that.
with
I've
Blobber.
been
He's
having to
been
go
terrorizing me
between,
this whole time.
I've been having to go between your stream and a YouTube video when your stream would freeze. So I've been making it work, at least visually. But thank you, Mouse.
I'm gonna bring Kenny, I believe in
Yeah.
HBK. Yeah.
Heartbreak Kid.
Oh no,
Shawn
wait.
Michaels.
Oh.
Hello?
I love
Nope.
Shawn.
Oh
Hi.
yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Hold on, I gotta turn rhythm down.
Yeah, rhythm can be a little loud.
How are you, gentlemen, on this fine Tuesday evening?
Doing well. Okay, so I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Has John Anderson's voice been revealed yet? I have been a little absent recently.
I heard
Ooh,
it
wow,
was
this is a pretty
revealed
taboo
very
subject.
briefly,
I'm not gonna lie.
and it was
Mods.
if you weren't there, you missed it.
Ah,
Mods,
okay.
help.
This is hearsay, and we can't have this conversation.
This will not be in the YouTube clip, and I am embarrassed that we would ask such a question. John, I'm so sorry.
We're gonna try to get him on the show.
Yeah, that's
Continue
actually
tuning
what
in.
we're gonna do.
Continue tuning in, and you might just get it.
All right.
Maybe.
We won't say when or how, but just keep tuning in. It might happen.
What if he's just tricking us? Just teasing us. Yeah, I'll be on next week.
I'm going to bully him.
Hey, kid.
What if he turns out to be Ozeki? Like, gotcha.
Fuck, that'd be so insane.
I'm fucking French.
Yeah,
Like,
we just hear him with a thick French accent just in the voice chat. Just absolutely lose my mind.
I delete the whole server.
Yeah, that's
Okay. You guys are on your own.
yeah, that's definitely a game over.
Hopefully, we can get him on sooner rather than later.
But for real, did you have any thoughts about any of the topics we've broached tonight? What do you think about carpet on vinyl?
Smokeshow
So
wife.
maybe I'm like neurotic, but I wash everything I get anyway. So I don't understand why everybody freaked out about it. But I also came in way after all of this had blown up, and I read through it, and I went, well, okay.
Was anyone
it's
in
way
the
too
Discord
little
in
of a thing.
Yeah.
It was
No,
such
it was
a
all
small
new
thing.
people. It was like people who never
Yeah.
talk, and they were like all over the comments.
Kyle, we're just bringing up what we brought up. We are talking. Carpet gate is a good term for it. Kind of dumb.
Carpet gate.
Kind of dumb that we're talking about it, but we're just kind of saying, everyone just saying this was. No, you're dumb. You're dumb, Kyle.
Oh, these
Glad
are
I brought a
the
Smokeshow girlfriend though.
these are the Psycho Dream paints in Splatoon going on right now.
They are. No, Kyle, I love you. It was a joke. I need that sub. The sponsors, please. Thank you all for watching this week. Tune in next week, and maybe we'll have John, or who knows? Maybe we'll talk about Carpetgate again. Maybe that's all this podcast will be about now.
We could end off on a question. Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Kenny.
I got no questions.
You have to now.
It's better that way.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a series of weird ass questions. Okay, that are just popping off the top of my head.
Yeah, let's do
If you
it.
could be a frog or a giraffe, which would you be?
Frog.
Answer appropriate.
Really?
What? No one in here is named Ernie.
Yeah,
I like fucking giraffes. Okay.
Yeah, but you're literally Ghost
Your
Frog.
your frog is your avatar.
Okay, you sit down for a meal of hot dogs and French fries. Do you have a Coke, a Sprite, or a milkshake? And if you have the milkshake, do you ask for $1 malt powder?
If I have a milkshake, I will always ask for the malt powder.
Yeah.
But in that situation, I probably would have a Coke.
I'm having
Dr. Pico is the correct
From the
answer.
South, you gotta have Coke.
Please respect the sponsor.
Cherry Coke.
We're actually going to superimpose Dr. Pico on all the answers. Would you rather have a Dr. Pico, a Dr. Pico, or a Dr. Pico?
The Dr.
Dr.
Pico
with
milkshake.
$1
Dr.
Dr. Pico
Pico.
powder.
Yeah.
Yes, the Pico powder.
Thank you for
It
choosing
sounds like cocaine,
Dr.
honestly.
Pico.
Oh, sponsors are gonna love this episode.
Yeah, got a lot of name recognition in this one.
Please censor mentions
Okay, I got
of
another
coke in
one.
recording.
If you're locked in a school overnight, what room are you sleeping in?
Biology.
Library.
Yeah.
Library for sure.
Theater room, they usually have like nice
Probably
bed
the,
and
probably the
or
garbage.
chairs and-
Linens.
The janitor has like a cot back there or
Yeah,
something.
he probably does. So like,
I'm shacking up with the janitor for sure. Got cake.
janitor got cake.
Janitor has a copy of CD.
Yeah, yeah. All right, hit us with one more question if you got one, Pico.
Okay. Damn, I just hit the bong and now all my questions are gone.
Good
Damn,
thing we're
that's crazy.
we're not hour and 6.
Okay. No, that's a dumbass one.
That's what we're here for. The sleep emojis. Yeah. Yeah, good night.